HighLevel is a full CRM and marketing platform, and I've used some of the best in the SaaS industry. And we are live from LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. It's Revening's Wednesday. Welcome to Winsday, Revenue Party people. We've got Rachel S. with some popcorn on YouTube. What's up, Rachel S.? And DJ, what's going on? Welcome to Winsday.
It is great to be here, Jessie. I'm excited.
I'm glad to have you here. And I'm excited to vibe tonight, vibe code or whatever the kids are calling it these days. Yeah, we were doing this a couple weeks ago with Jessie Lizak. It was pretty fun. And if you're watching, keep us honest. Like, put it in the chat. Like, we want to build for you. Keep us on our toes. Like, we obviously have a plan of what we plan to build. So what we're doing tonight is, go ahead and tell them, DJ. We're going to use a couple tools.
So the main tool is N8N, which is a automation platform that is centered around self-hosting. It's gotten really popular recently because of how AI and agent friendly it is. It's similar to Zapier or Make.com if you've ever used those before. N8N is a little bit more, I would say, customizable. You can self-host it. They also have a cloud hosting version, but we are going to use that to automate some processes for Reventing. I think the one that we have laid out, it'll take a new lead. So let's just assume someone fills out like a contact form on your website. It'll score them. It'll rate, are they a good lead? Rate them out of 5. It'll send a Slack notification with a score. And then if it's a certain score above, let's say like 3.5 out of 5, it'll generate a proposal automatically and then send it to that lead.
Yes. Good times. I can't wait. It's going to be awesome. But DJ, let's share a little bit, if you don't mind, about why you're here with me today. And because I guess I've talked about it on the show before that DJ has been an advisor with Reventing since last summer. Never really mentioned it like officially, but and I'd be like, oh, I made this decision. And yeah, I talked to DJ, DJ Kim, Data Ghost and Cherry Assistant. You were kind of involved, of course, as like a sponsor with Data Ghost at first, and then Cherry Assistant. And of course, I use Cherry Assistant, work with Cherry Assistant. They're integral to my business. But then last year I was building a Chrome extension. At the time, I was thinking about going out to get investment. There was someone like ready to raise money, and we were ready to go. And DJ was giving me some really great advice throughout that whole experience, and since then as well. But I'm really grateful for all your knowledge that you've been able to share with me so far, DJ, just in general with Reventing. I ask you about accounting stuff and just like random business questions, and you're just always super helpful, but glad to have you on the show as well.
Yeah, I think likewise too. I think a big part of us working together, we've learned that there's a lot of complementary strengths, like all of the content and marketing stuff that I need help on, you've been helping out with. So it's been great. But yeah, I'm excited to, I don't think I've made it public yet on my LinkedIn that I've been advising Reventing, but I'm excited to do that soon.
Yeah, definitely. And you'll be seeing more of DJ, but you'll see why, because he's freaking awesome. And we're about to do some vibing. We've got AP in the comments. AP, he has been involved as well. I'll leave that to you, AP, in the comments if you want to share anything. But yeah, we're going to be getting into stuff that I know that you'll be interested in, AP. So definitely stick around. But let's go ahead and just share screens, I guess, and get started. But like I said, keep us honest from the comments. We want to build what you're interested in seeing. And if you have questions about any of the tools or anything that we're clicking on, just let us know. Oh, so we've got your screen here. I'm just not bringing it in. There it is.
Okay, let's do it. So what I like to do, and just like disclaimer, I've actually just started N8N, like honestly this week, I think. We've been using ZapierMake.com for pretty much the last couple of years. I'm really familiar with ZapierMake.com, so we're pretty much doing this from scratch as if like this is someone's first time doing N8N and like how they can build an AI workflow for their business with like a real use case for Reviting. So generally, I start with a what I would consider like it's called like a PRD. I think it stands for Products Requirement Document. It's generally what like product managers use to like scope out a product or a feature. So I usually go on, let's say GPT, and I say something like, write out a short PRD to use N8N to build out a feature for Reviting. This is what I want the N88 workflow to do. Give me high-level overview, what modules I need in N8N, use the least amount of third-party APIs, assume Reviting has Go HighLevel as its CRM with all its features, and if self-hosted, N8N. And then let me take
Love it.
the bullets of what we have here.
I do this all the time. And if you don't, like, always use ChatGPT for instructions. Like, this is an amazing prompt.
Okay, so the workflow that we're looking for is triggers on a new contact form, enrich their data, let's say optional for now, score the lead based off of Reviting's ICP, can use a GPT prompt rating for now.
I see you, Mauricio. Full disclosure, he started last month, but we're all on the same level, he says.
That's good. Sends a Slack notification to score. Okay. So that will come with a, I think, pretty good description of what we're looking for. Yeah.
Nice.
Trigger. So it'll pretty much lay out like how to do it in N8N, which is great. At this
looks
point,
a lot like ChatGPT. Oh wait, this is
this is ChatGPT. Yeah.
Okay.
I usually use ChatGPT to like write out.
And write it out. We're still in this level. Okay.
Yeah. Break it down into like step by step, and then I'll just put it into N8N.
All right. Can't wait to see it. So what is it telling us to do? So it's telling us like, is it telling us anything we didn't already know?
No, it just lays it out into, so these are the modules that we'll need. So we'll need a trigger. So this is like the Go HighLevel trigger points, like a webhook. We'll use GPT for lead scoring, Slack for the notification, some sort of gating logic, Google Slides we'll use for the proposal. And then I think they got this wrong actually. So this will be just like a native email thing at the end to like send it to the contact.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it should be good. So there's two ways. You could start from scratch, or in N8N, you can actually go and find just different workflows that people have open sourced. So if you go to n8n.com or .io/workflows, you can actually see they have a bunch of templates that you can copy. So you could even let's say you want to find a similar workflow like this for scoring. You could look up like lead scoring. Right, so here you have some examples of workflows that are based off of lead scoring. So this one's lead scoring with Salesforce, GPT, and Slack. This is LinkedIn lead generator scoring. I think I had one saved here somewhere. Here we go. So this is one. So it'll take a form submission, it'll extract the lead, rate them, and then send an alert to Slack. So this is probably like where you want to start with some template like this. And the way to do this, I'll just show you real quick how you do this. So let's say you want to copy one of these. This one's a purchase one. Let me find a free one.
Oh, I'm on mute. Mauricio says, I do a round of questions with AI to challenge a workflow. Helps me find missed spots. Quote, how do you intend X node to retrieve X data? End quote.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like sometimes you could do something like, and you could even like more proactively do it. You could in your initial prompt say, ask me clarifying questions to fill in any gaps or avoid scope creep or something like that.
Yes.
And then it could just, it doesn't even need clarifying questions, I guess.
That's a good one to avoid scope creep. Yeah, I do that on my proposals too. I'll be like, make it really clear so there's no possible way there's scope creep, because there's always scope creep in marketing services.
Yeah. So let's just say, for example, you wanted to take this workflow. So you go to use for free, click on this, and it'll just copy something to your clipboard, which is basically a JSON file.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go to N8N, let's say you want to create like a workflow, you just copy, paste, and it will fill it in for you. So you can see it fills in like a whole workflow for you. Oop, I did it twice.
Whoa.
But, yeah. So this looks like a pretty heavy one. So we'll start with a little smaller one like I showed you before.
Marisa says we got to do this earlier. We normally do it at noon, but I digress.
Uh-oh. Let me go back. Come on.
By the way, StreamYard has this new feature where we can keep the comments in the bottom right. So I'm trying that out. Curious what people think.
Let me see. Where did it go? Okay, here we go. So yeah, let's just assume we start with this base template. So how every workflow in N8N or Make.com or Zapier works is there's always some sort of trigger. So you can either do a like event-based trigger. So let's say like a contact form submission, or you can do a time-based trigger. So you can say every 15 minutes you want something to run, or every hour or every day you want something to run. And then the third option is manually running it. So you can like go into N8N and physically press play and it'll do the trigger. So for this one, we'll just assume we want to do it every time someone submits the form. So let's just say we got this receive form submission. So you double click into it and you can see that there's, I guess like the parameters here. So it'll make a webhook for you. Let's just say this is a submission that we want to use. So this means every time we want a form submission, we want the data to be sent to this URL. So let me see, where's Go HighLevel? I don't remember where you put the webhooks in Go HighLevel. I'm pretty sure it's in here.
Add trigger, then just search webhook. Yeah.
Yeah.
Boom. This is a really great feature on HighLevel.
Oh wait, this is no. We got to do an outbound. Let me see. How do you do an outbound webhook and Go HighLevel? Oh, wait a minute. No, I'm stupid. Let's do contact form. Oh, where is it? Form submitted. Okay, where is your form? Let's do the form that's on your website. And then outbound webhook. There we go. So we want to post it to this. Okay. Save. Let's just call this contact form.
Lead score.
Okay. Okay, so now you want to test it. So you can click on listen for test event. Oh, where's the issue? Oh, it's not going to let me test it without everything else. Okay, fine. Let's connect everything else first. Credentials to connect with. Hold on, let me do this off screen. Okay.
All right. Well, while he's going off screen and getting the API key, I guess I'll tell you guys a minute about HighLevel, which we're using HighLevel to today, like right now. That's where all my leads are. That's where we're going to be scoring the leads. So you'll be seeing it here in a little bit. But I white label HighLevel, and it's just stop me when you're done, because I'm just going to ramble here for a second about HighLevel otherwise. But it's only $90 a month if you get on the basic package, which is one of the huge reasons I signed up, because I was using one of those big SaaS platforms that it was going to be $300 a month just for a dedicated IP, and I still wasn't going to have all the bells and whistles. So I went out shopping. I found HighLevel, and for $90 a month, not only could I have my own account, but two of my clients could have accounts as well, and I could white label it. So it's app.reveting.com, but really it's HighLevel. Looks like you got the key.
I got the key. Okay. It's not mad at me anymore. Okay. Now I got to connect it to your Slack.
Do you my Slack? Layla's here actually. She's got the admin access to the Slack.
We need to make a token in your Slack though. I wonder if there's anything else we can replace this with for now. Maybe we can do an email alert for now, so we don't have to go through the whole setup.
We have Slack integrated with HighLevel already, so it could just send from there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we could.
I guess, but then am I not getting all the data from NAN that would need to be included in the Slack?
Yeah, let's just do the email for now. I think that'll be, at least for the demo. I mean, let's do Gmail.
Mauricio says that someone on Twitter shared their API key and got charged $10,000. LOL.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, we don't want to do that.
It's terrible.
Problem running workflow.
I have to add a. Oh, is there no easier way to do this? Hold on. Okay, maybe we'll just not do the notification for now, just so I can get this live.
Yeah.
I just want to score someone. Okay, let's just score someone first. Okay, so we have form submission. This will extract the lead, and then we have this templated model prompt. Okay, fine. Okay, now it's listening for a test event. Let's go back here.
Mauricio is asking why you chose N8N over make.com.
N8N has a little bit more, I don't know, I would say flexibility in general in terms of you can self-host it, so it's cheaper. Like we're self-hosting our instance right now for I think $7 a month.
Oh wow.
So you have like ownership over all your data and everything like that. But the other thing too is you can plug in a lot more like AI stuff, like AI agents, AI workflows. It's a lot easier to do. But I mean, you probably can do most of these things with make.com too. It's just that I think now a lot of people, at least building like AI agents and stuff, have been using N8N.
Okay.
Let me see. Is that me? Yeah, there's me.
I haven't used either of them. So this is all new to me.
Okay. So you can see that, actually, let me just send another, okay, let's see. Let me make sure the data is fresh. How did you hear about us? LinkedIn, how can we help? I want that I am looking to grow my personal brand on LinkedIn.
Boom.
Okay, so let me just retest this. Listen.
Did we turn that automation on?
No, not yet. I probably should have, but it's fine. Danju. So right now what I'm doing is I'm just manually testing the connection to this webhook. So you can manually trigger like what would happen if someone filled out that contact form, how the data looks, and you can see this URL received the data from Go HighLevel. So you can see additional notes. I'm looking to grow my personal brand on LinkedIn. Where's my other stuff? Yeah, all of my random other info. Okay, great. So now we want to extract only what we need. I mean, I don't even know if this is necessary at this point, just with how big like the context window you can do with GPT. You probably want to do this if you are worried about like your API credits, but just because of how cheap it is, like I don't even know if you need this. But let's just say, okay, let's see. Oh, it's gonna be JSON body. I want name. Where is it? I want additional notes. Okay. Additional notes. So what I'm doing here is I'm extracting like the data points from the webhook. So I have additional notes that was in the contact form. I have my email. I have, what else do I need?
Phone.
Phone. How did you hear about us? How did you hear about us? Oh, I guess I just drag it right there. How can we help? We have, okay, first name, last name, we have phone. Let's do tags. Why not? Contact source. Okay, so yeah, you can really, I mean, I see that in your CRM, you'll also probably like over the lifetime of someone interacting with you, you'll have like other fields like this, and you can feed all of that into an AI that'll, rate that person for you, right? And you could imagine this at scale where you could have like a list of 10,000 people and you have all of the history of your interactions with them. And if they fill out a contact form, you can automatically see a score based off of like, have they signed up for our newsletter? Have they, listened to a podcast? Have they visited our website? Have they gone to our retreat? And then based off of those, you can score them. So this is a pretty like simplified form, but just imagine you have that data here.
Mm-hmm.
So let's execute this. So you can see it just extracts what we're looking for here into just a short body. And again, I like, even if you inputted all of this into GPT, like you're talking about microcents at this point of difference in cost. So unless you're doing this at like crazy scale, like I don't even know if that was necessary, but just for data cleaning, I think that should be fine. Okay, so now this is the third step. So first we got the information from the contact form, cleaned it up, and now we are going to rate the interest.
Boom.
So again, we're working with like demo data here, so it's pretty limited data. So we have phone number, email, LinkedIn, my name, the tags, which it could gain some insights from, contact source. So let's say, okay, classify the following contact as hot, warm, or cold based on how serious the user is about the product. Now let's tweak this a little bit. And what I'm going to do is go back to GPT and say, this is the default prompt for scoring a lead. Customize it. If that's fed into GPT. Customize it for Revitting to score someone. Here is the default prompt. Okay, and then let's give it some more info on Revitting. So let's say, I'm just going to give it some screenshots here. Let's give it a screenshot of your website. Screenshots. I'm going to avoid the one with my name in it because I think that'll mess up the scoring. Screenshots. Okay. And I think a lot of this too is like once you get familiar with using AI agents and AI workflows, a lot of it does come down to prompting, right? Like based off of how well you prompt this, your score could be just completely inaccurate. But if you have your prompting really well, you have like the data extraction done really well, and you have like really accurate data that you can do at scale. Okay, here we go. So now the prompt went from basically just classify this message as hot, warm, or cold to you are a B2B marketing strategist scoring inbound leads for a personal brand building agency. Classify the following contact form as hot, warm, or cold based on how well the person fits into this ICP. Founders, executives, or consultants actively looking to grow their personal brand. Open to paying at least $1,000 or more. Interested in live streaming newsletter, LinkedIn growth, or thought leadership. Contact message. Respond with one word only, hot, warm, or cold. Jessie, would you say this fits into your ICP?
Founders, executives, consultants, yes, absolutely. Actively looking to grow their personal brand, yes, it is. That's them.
All right. So let's take this, copy it. We'll replace it in here. And then this contact message we'll replace with this whole body, like so. And now we test it. This is the scariest part for me. Okay, we have the latest model here, GPT 4.1. Oh, I didn't even know that was out.
4.1? I was still on 4.0, I thought.
Yeah, what is this? We got some crazy models in here.
I don't have, oh, I do have 4.1.
Oh, interesting.
There's a 4.5 and a 4.1 mini.
Oh, that must be, that has to be in like the last couple of hours.
Whoa.
What? Wait, I don't have it on here. Oh,
Right
now
there,
I do.
yeah.
Oh, what? Okay. All right, execute. Let's see what happens. Content cold. Why does it think it's cold?
Cold content.
Why does it? Yeah, it thinks it's cold.
That's sad.
Okay, let me see. Respond with one word only. Give a reason why. One word.
What does it mean? Why is it cold?
It might not have enough.
Oh, it needs more information, like about Revitting?
No, I think on my contact.
Oh.
Message. Oh, never mind. It's because this is formatted incorrectly. We're basically giving it a broken info. So let's just do name, first name, last name, email. Oh, I forgot to put my LinkedIn in there.
I just got a DM asking me what's in my coffee, and it's just coffee. It's decaf coffee.
Is it whiskey?
No whiskey.
Tags from CRM. That's a late night coffee.
It's decaf.
Source. Oh, doesn't decaf have like
There's still a little
little
caffeine
bit of
in it.
caffeine?
Yeah, it's true.
Did you hear about us?
It is kind of late for a coffee. It was my kid's birthday, so we were out. I just grabbed it.
Oh, happy birthday. What are you looking
Yeah.
for?
We had 90 people registered for his party this past weekend. It was
Popular.
wild.
Popular.
Like we said, all are welcome. So you invite the whole class, and then they bring everyone brought their whole family. But it was at a park, so it was fine.
That's fun. Okay. I think we fixed the
so
prompts. Come on. Let's go.
Yes.
Okay, so it rates at hot. Reason, Dungju Kim is actively looking to grow their personal brand on LinkedIn, which directly aligns with their ICP, their engagement history. This is from their tags. Attended exclusive challenge, Winsday events, shows high intent and awareness. While budget is not explicitly mentioned, their depth of engagement and intent suggests strong fit and readiness for a premium offer.
What? So that scanned your LinkedIn?
So this didn't scan my LinkedIn. It can. I think we can add in something like that. But
how did that learn
it
that
did
about
it
you?
based off of the tags, right?
Oh.
So your CRM gives tags based off like what they engage with. So if someone downloaded the ebook, if someone attended Winsday, or if they're a subscriber, right? So like it'll just take all of that and like, okay, they have a ton of tags, so they're probably a very engaged person.
Okay. Boom.
So you could imagine like as you're adding in more data layers, like you can add in another thing that like actually looks at my LinkedIn and like extract data. So let's make this a little better here. I want it now, I think out of a, maybe I was going to initially do out of a 5, but maybe we just do if they're hot.
Yeah, just like a hot
that makes more
cold.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll keep it simple.
Okay, so let me take out this reason why. We just want one word. Is it hot? Hot. Okay. All right, now the fun part. We want to do a custom proposal. So ideally, someone comes into the contact form. You say they're either cold, warm, or hot. If they're hot, you want to hit them with a proposal that looks good, that fits what you're selling, that fits who that person is, and do it fast. So let's see. Oh, let me see if N8N workflow has a template like that already.
Mauricio, this hasn't been Whiskey Wednesday since May 2023. It's just Wednesday. Actually, it was Whiskey Wednesday for a little while. So I quit drinking in May 2023. I did drink whiskey last week, though. Like I was like cold turkey for like a year, and then, you know, every once in a while.
It is water. It's water Wednesday for me.
Coffee Wednesday for me.
I have coffee in here. I have 3 drinks on my table. I have coffee, a Spindrift, and a water.
Wow, that's impressive. I guess I have 2, but one of them's empty. Doesn't count.
Okay, so here, again, you can go to the N88 workflows and get an idea of like how other people do it, just to see like if it's faster or like just how it's set up. So here, you can see that they have on form submission, it'll go to AI, and then it'll copy a file that you have in your Google Drive. Then it'll replace the text that's in the presentation and then send that as a proposal. So I think we can do that. So let me use this one and see what that looks like. I hope this isn't going to mess it up if I put it in the same one. Ooh. Okay. So what are we doing here? They have the form submission. Okay. That's fine. But this looks like it's taking the form submission and it's saying that you are a writing assistant who is Generating a proposal using the input data. This proposal should be highly customized specific. This is the context of the agency, yada, yada. Use this format and return it in a JSON object. Makes sense. Beautiful. Okay, so we're going to take, I'm going to duplicate this and put that over here. And then Google Drive.
I love Google Drive. That's probably like Google is probably one of my all-time favorite tools, like Google Spreadsheet, Google Docs. I mean, I've used them in like every job. It's like people just live in them. And we're about to live in it again.
Ooh, I have to connect Google Drive for this. Okay, let's get this done.
Do you need my Google Drive?
No, I can just do it with mine for now, just as like a demo.
Okay.
Google Drive to N8N. How do you connect Google Drive to N8N? Okay, let's see.
By the way, Mauricio, I really like all your engagement here. Some good comments and questions. Who else do we have in the comments? Anyone else automating like this? Who's doing what?
This isn't helpful. Give me step-by-step instructions to connect my Google Drive to N8N. Oh, I see. I have to create this whole deal. Okay.
The whole deal?
Let's go. Make a log. Okay. Create a project. Reviting lead scorer. Done. Select project. Okay, that's fine. Go to APIs and services, OAuth consent screen. Consent screen. External. Okay. Where do you want me to go? OAuth consent screen select external. Where is external? Oh, what happened?
Well, I'm lost. What happened?
Okay, come on.
All right, Google Cloud.
External.
Let's go.
Contact info. Okay. Next. Finish. Great. All right. On the scopes pages. Scopes. Create OAuth client. Web application. Oh, I think I missed a step. Web application. Edit in Google Drive.
So Mauricio's saying, I posted today 2 workflows, one from company articles to podcast, and 2 from LinkedIn company post to video podcast about the topic.
Oh, that's
using
sweet.
your voice. 11 labs. That is really cool. Nice. Way to go, Mauricio. What other workflows do you have? If you just built those today, you probably have a lot. And what are you using? N8N? Are you using what was the other one?
Oh, I did it. I shared a client ID.
Oh no.
Just in case.
Just in case.
Just in case. I just deleted it.
Okay.
Just in case we have someone watching.
Someone probably is watching. Yeah, I put my personal address in there, and someone definitely made it clear that they saw it.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
Someone saw my email and phone number now. It's okay.
It's all good.
You can text me.
I mean, whatever. Pretty much all my data is out there anyway.
N8N. What was it doing? Google Drive. I wanted to show the steps of doing it, but I just don't want. this to destroy me.
I'm wondering when this GPT 4.1 came out.
Okay, client ID. Let me input my client ID real quick while people aren't looking at my screen. Client ID, client secret. Dun, 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 dun. Oh no, it's not gonna do
All right. Let's see. Oh, are you still? He's still doing things in the background. So I'm going to read more what Mauricio's saying. He says, okay. And it gets posted to your LinkedIn for content and branding. I'm trying to brainstorm new ideas that no one has thought about. Yes. Use ChatGPT, Mauricio. Vibe it out. Get some ideas. So, did anyone else notice this GPT 4.1? When did it come out? I'm going to Google it.
Need
April 14th. What?
Guess I'm just behind.
Maybe I'm behind. Well, they kind of hide it.
Let me see. Client ID. Client secret.
I think I got the skinny on 4.1. I'm going to drop it. You know, you always get the good news on Reddit.
Wait, where did we go? It's over here.
Well, we don't, it obviously isn't a regular Wednesday episode. We'll be back to having our regular 2 guests next week. But I've enjoyed May and today doing this click around with me. We've done a lot of stuff. We did some vibe coding. We did lots in HighLevel. So might have to do this more often. I actually had some booked calls direct from some live streams in May from demoing HighLevel. So that was pretty cool. Usually it's not as direct from that. It'll be people come in your DMs, they want to talk, and then you later on book them. But by building live, people saw what we were doing and they're like, oh, I need that. So it was kind of cool. But Jason Liu, dang, missed it. No, you haven't missed anything, Jason. DJ's he's doing stuff in the background right now. What are you doing again, DJ?
I'm trying to set up a Google Cloud API to connect with this so that we can duplicate files in my Google Drive folder. And unfortunately, a lot of it requires me copy and pasting API keys and tokens. And if the wrong person sees it, they will charge my credit cards a lot of money.
Yeah, we don't want to do that.
We're connected. Oh, beautiful. Okay. Okay. That took way too long. Okay, let me bring this back. Woo. Okay, so Google Drive account is connected. Let me go into Google Drive and let's just make a dummy file. Google Slides. Let's go here. Okay, so Reviting proposal. Oh, Reviting proposal. Today's date. Oop. Come on. let's do, I don't know, what are some things that you want to put in a proposal?
What I normally put is like, it's probably like way TMI, but I have like a personalized note from me to the person.
Uh-huh.
And then I'll have why they should choose Reviting, and I'll try to make it like personalized to whatever they're signing up for.
I wonder how much I need to give this thing. About Reviting, what do. Okay, let's just start with that.
Yeah.
Reviting proposal template. Okay, how much time we have? We're 20 minutes in. That hour mark is coming up. Okay, so it's connected to my Google Drive account. We want to pull a file. We want to copy that file. And now I can replace it with the ID, which I believe is this ID up here.
So we're working on the proposal right now for anyone joining late. Someone's asking, is this done? I'm like, no, we're still doing it. You can also use Canva. I believe they have an API to make.com, and you can preset templates for your automations.
Google Drive API has not been used in project before. It is disabled. Oh, let me go enable it. That should be fine to share.
It's wild. Just think like 2 years ago, our minds would have been blown if we would have seen this.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I think ideally next time, all of these services we have set up, and then we can just go click, 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 click. Okay, there we go. Execute.
That's okay. This is like real life. Build in public. We can edit the live stream later on, but if you're watching now, you're getting like, the loading times and everything.
So you can see here now it duplicated this proposal. And it shows you like the file ID, it shows you the name of the file. So if we went to this file, let's just go to the file. Boom. You can see it renamed it to what we were looking for, AI-powered lead generation for example corp. It copied the exact Google Drive. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so let me duplicate this, move that up here, connect that. Great. And now, what step are we on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 step. Replacing the text in that file. So let me duplicate this.
Mauricio saying spreadsheet to Canva to Dropbox, and Dropbox to your email outbound.
Spreadsheet to Canva to Dropbox, and Dropbox to your email. Yeah, no, that definitely works. I think it really just depends on like what softwares your company is using and how many different softwares you want to use. Like this was just, because we had Google Drive readily available.
All these things. Yeah.
Okay. So now let's replace the text that's in this template. So come on again. There's no way. No, hold on. I can definitely connect the same thing. I'm gonna hide this one for a second. Client ID. Client secret. Sign in with Google. Select all, continue. Oh, no, we're good. That was easy. That was way easier this time. Okay. So Google Slides is connected. So we have a presentation that we want to replace the text with. The presentation ID we will pull from here, which is the last module. And then text to replace. Okay, so what this is doing, it'll find the text that you're looking to match, and then it'll replace it with X. So for example, here is looking for the text that looks like 2 curly brackets, proposal title, and then it'll replace it with this. So we can do something like this. Fine. Proposal title. We'll do description name. What else do we have here? 1 paragraph problem summary. Okay. Solution heading 1. Solution heading 2. Solution heading 3. Okay, let's just do those for now and just make sure this works. Okay. And then let's do a couple other things. So let's make this a little nicer.
How are you going to add in the pricing?
We should be able to add that in with the prompting. So do revenue proposal. We'll do prepared for, okay, 1 paragraph summary, yada yada, and then we can do pricing option 1, pricing option 2, pricing option 3. Okay, so you can see every text is a variable except revenue. I mean, you can assume that imagine this is a nicer looking PowerPoint.
Yeah, like
okay.
will totally come in here and brand this.
Yeah. So now we just have to replace each of these variables with something else. So, okay. Oh, I might have to, okay, well, that's fine. Proposal title. So let's replace this with, I don't know, let's just say revenue proposal. We can do, where's the description name? Proposal created for, and then we can pull in
the company name.
Yes.
Nice.
I don't know if I ever input my company name, but let's see. Executing previous nodes. Come on.
So that would come from HighLevel. We've got the title from GPT. It's like magic. Okay, what do we got? We have. Oh wait. Can you go?
I have to do this on the templated one that I made. I'll just do it fully from scratch.
DJ's totally vibing. Who here has done their own vibe coding? Obviously, Mauricio is vibing out there. So Mauricio, sounds like you're using make.com. What else are you using? You've got Dropbox. Some of these other things.
Okay. Presentation ID, that's good. Proposal title. Revenue proposal. Proposal created for.
Name.
Oh, wait, what is this? No,
There would
that's not
be
it.
like their first name.
Oh, we gotta run all of this. Okay, hold on. Let me delete these now. Actually, there's this one. Don't need that one. Give me that. Let me delete these.
Delete.
Okay, that's why error fetching from Google Slides. Set mock data. Okay. Let's execute. Tests.
Executing. Testing. Let's go.
Okay. We got my data.
Nice.
We're going to extract it. Now we have the extracted data. We are going to rate the lead interest. Oh, wait, actually, let's add it in this prompt. So we'll do, okay, we're going to combine these prompts. Combine these two prompts for the workflow. Okay, prompt 1, prompt 2.
Why do you need to combine them?
Just because I don't want to add another step. So in this third step where it's rating the score of the lead, we can also get out the copy that's going to be inserted into the proposal.
Nice.
So it'll score the person, it'll look at all the info, it'll take information from Reviting, and then create the copy that will go and replace the text, the template of text in the proposal. So we just do that in one step instead of just adding another one.
Oh, wow.
So I can just delete this one.
Yeah, I could see myself like coming in here and making a workflow like this and doing it in like 30 more steps.
Yeah. I mean, but it's also, I think once you build one of these, and then you have, you don't have to do all that stuff that I was doing off screen again, and it just kind of becomes plug and play.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like once you have the API set up, it's set up.
Combine these two prompts for the workflow for Reviting. Use the screenshots from earlier. Let's use 3 pricing models.
Sounds good to me.
1, 3K per month. 2, 5K per month. 3, 10K per month.
Those are
all right. What are some differentiators between these?
Do you want me to like just send the screenshots? So we've got.
Oh, yeah, that works.
Enterprise level. Let me find them.
Enterprise level.
We have them somewhere. AP, if you're watching, send them. Scrolling and looking.
Starter level. So 3K a month, let's say, what is that? Let's say 1 done for you podcast per month. I don't know.
Send this. Let's see. I'm going to send
3 short form video clips for LinkedIn per week. Let's say 5 per month. 5 per month. 1 monthly newsletter. I don't know.
Sent you one of the images, going back for another.
Thanks, Mauricio. I appreciate it. I try to keep it clean. Okay. Enterprise custom planning. Okay. Supports up to 11 personalities. Custom branded assets. Unlimited live streams. This is a great deal. Video production. Podcast placements and editing. Ghost writing and blogs. Okay, business level, let's just say weekly podcast done for you. 5 video clips per week for social.
Okay. I put all the other screenshots on your
That's
chat.
great. Okay.
And
content pillars.
see if I can add those. What's up, Mauricio? I'm just seeing his comment that says, what's up? That must have been from earlier, though.
Everything growth plan, VIP content, weekly live shows. Oh, this is weekly. Weekly live shows.
Yes.
Podcast. 20 clips per month. 6 monthly podcast placement pitches. Community building. Okay, we can just get a rough idea. Let's see how it goes. Oh, you know what? I'm going to also give it the variables. So, great. Use these variables, and it should only output a JSON for these variables. Copy.
Boom.
Copy. Copy. Because this is for a demo on a live stream. I don't know. Maybe he needs to know. Okay. Oh, wait. I forgot the score. That's fine. Include a score.
Are we doing the hot, cold?
JSON for hot. Yeah. Hot. Warm. Cold. All right. All right.
A whole bunch of code, a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo.
They just have to skim, put in here. Okay.
You just got to crack the code.
You are a brand strategist at Reviting, blah, 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 blah. Lead details. Yep. Output a single JSON object with this structure. We have score, proposal title, description name, prepared for, paragraph summary, solution heading, solution 3, pricing option 1, pricing option 2, pricing option 3. Okay.
Execute.
Come on.
Let's go. Is it going to show us a proposal?
Okay, so this is all the content. Score.
Okay.
Proposal title. Huh. Not bad. Okay. Not bad. Okay. Not bad.
Thank you, N8N.
And then let's execute this step. Oh, it didn't do it in real JSON. JSON. I needed to output in a JSON.
So we don't like to see the red.
Does this output in a JSON?
You know, I really couldn't tell you. Not sure.
Oh, it does.
Oh, looks like you did something.
I'll just have to rewrite it. Okay, 1 second. Simplify. Oh, I didn't. Output content as JSON. There we go.
Here we go. Execute step. I like that button. Is he going to do it?
Beautiful. Beautiful. You can see it's more structured.
Mm-hmm. Pricing option 1, 2, 3. Boom.
Okay. Now let's copy the file. So now you can see that it's taking the proposal title that it just generated, and it's using that to title the Google Drive or the Google Slides new file. So if I execute this step, it should create a new Google Slides called Accelerate Your Executive Brand with Reviting. Does it do it?
Let's see. Let's see.
Does it do it? There we go. Accelerate your executive brand with Reviting.
Boom.
And now, last step. Okay, now let's take the presentation ID. Search for proposal title. Okay, let's make sure we get this right. Proposal title. Replace with proposal title. We want to put the proposal title. Description name. Description name. We'll do
name.
Prepared for. Oh, why did I do that? This one's right here. One paragraph summary. I need to add solution heading 1, solution heading 2.
Nice. And did you guys are just launching this agent?
3.
This wasn't in place before?
Hmm?
I don't know. I'm reading Mauricio's comment. I'm not sure what he
This was not in place before. Yeah, this is just fully from scratch.
Oh, yeah. Is that what he's asking? He said agent, so I was thinking something else.
Yeah, I think people just generally call AI workflows now agents.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's kind of like how people call like a lot of our staffing roles virtual assistants. You know, it's like even though they're like customer support reps or sales reps or executive assistants, they call them, you know, like virtual assistants.
Oh, so yeah, like this is like
kind of
your
a general
agent.
term.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I think usually AI agents are a little bit more, I don't know, proactive and they're constantly running. But I mean,
DJ knew what you meant, Mauricio. DJ followed. Yeah. I couldn't follow.
Pricing option 3. Pricing option 3. Okay, I missed one somewhere. Where did I miss prepared for?
I thought I saw you plug that in somewhere.
I missed prepared for, I think. Prepared for. Okay, last one. Come on. Prepared for.
GTM.
All right, let's see.
Yep, I think you're officially a GTM engineer, DJ.
No. Oh, I hope so.
Engineered.
Oh, we forgot to enable this again. GTM engineer. What was like there was like a hot term a couple years ago that they used to call people RevOps.
Yeah,
RevOps engineer. Was that a thing? Is that still a thing?
I think it is. I think people do still call it RevOps.
What are you talking about?
Come on. Like a lot of people that work for Clay. Just here from the SYC. Hi. Okay. Looks like I missed a lot of fun. Whoa.
They replaced the text. They replaced the text. Okay, come on.
Let's go.
Okay, so we got Reviting. Accelerate your executive brand with Reviting. Personal brand growth proposal. Oh, wait. First, last name? We'll go back and fix that. You are an ambitious executive eager to accelerate your personal brand growth, but don't have time or resources to synthesize podcasts, produce low quality video content, build a compelling newsletter, and grow a dedicated audience online. You know your expertise, there's a wider platform, be the partner that can orchestrate all aspects of your content engine, yada, yada. Look at that. Service 1, Service 2, Service 3. Turnkey podcasting and video strategy, professional content repurposing, audience growth and thought leadership positioning. Pricing 1. Pricing 2. Pricing 3.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
That's really good.
That's pretty good.
All right. Well,
Mhm.
from scratch, y'all. There it is. Did
There it is.
we score the leads?
Oh,
The hot cold?
yes. So then what we can do here is add a filter. So what I would do here is if the score is equal to hot.
Is it a hot lead? How do you define hot? Oh, all the different tags. They're like in the newsletter, and they came to the retreat.
So now
Congrats,
it'll
DJ.
only go through if it's hot. And you can add in, you could theoretically add in, let's say, like if they're warm or cold, then it goes like a nurturing campaign to get them to be hot, right? But I think this is a pretty good demo of what N8N is capable of.
Awesome. Amazing. And
yay!
All the things you can do with your business these days that you couldn't do before.
Yeah.
It's incredible. Well, I know that we've had Mauricio here with us the whole time. So Mauricio, you saw this from start to finish. What are your thoughts here? Did we give you any ideas? And we've got Atishay. Hopefully I'm saying your name right, from SYC. What's up, Atishay? We're talking about vibe coding all the time in the SYC now. It's just like what everyone is doing. It's how they're running their outbound email campaigns. Everyone's just like using all these different automation tools, AI tools. It's like, if you're not doing that, then I don't know how you're going to keep up. But thanks, DJ, for that demo. That was pretty awesome. Looking forward to implementing that for Revening.
Yeah, we'll get this situated for Revening and get it in production.
Yeah, we got to like make the proposal look beautiful, and we'll be off to the races.
Yeah, hopefully one of the viewers will receive a proposal from you. That'll be from this.
Yes. You'll have to go to revening.com, fill out the contact us form, but give us a little time first. Well, I don't know if this slide is updated. Let's see. Next week. It looks like it is. Next week is June 6th. That can't be right. I think our dates are off there. But whatever Wednesday is a week from now, we are having on Ken John Mayaki and Scott Ramey. Both are, well, Scott is a former CEO. He was a CEO of like big companies, and now he's he kind of coaches other executives. And then we have Ken coming on. He's currently a CEO, and we're going to be talking about some CEO topics. But it'll be good to be back into the swing of things. But DJ, you're going to be joining us next week.
Yep, it'll be great.
Yes, it's going to be awesome. Okay, well, we've gone a little bit over. So anything else you want to add before we close out for the night?
No, I think this is great. If anyone has any questions about the workflow, feel free to, DM me on LinkedIn, and I'm just going to be posting. I'm trying to do like a new N8N workflow, at least a couple times a week, and just post them out. So hopefully just give out some free workflows that people can just, copy and paste into their N8N accounts.
And speaking of your posts, you're also up for the challenge, which has been awesome. We've been doing this challenge to get people to post more video. So asking you to post a video a day for 30 days, and DJ was up for it. So we're helping him with his videos. So go check it out. We've been meeting on Zoom, prompting him with some questions. So hopefully you like some of the content, because he's full of good stories if you ask the right questions.
Yeah, you have to ask some leading questions, but yeah, I do have some good stories. Jessie's been great with helping me put out some content. So for 30 out of 30, we're at 4 out of 4 so far.
Yes, and we are on our way. So go follow DJ if you're not already, and watch out for his videos. And mine too. I'm doing a video a day as well. And if you want to, or you want accountability in doing so, we have a group that is all joining together and working together on video. So let me know. All right. Well, until next week, I guess I'll close this out with a video. Bye.